Hi everybody, this is Amanda
Hi.
and we're going to do some tapping and see where it takes us. So Amanda, do you want to tell me a little bit about the problem? You don't have to mention exact location and everything if you are uncomfortable mentioning it, but you can tell me a bit about it, or I've got this here or whatever.
Okay. So I've got, I have pains and referred pain down my leg from sort of from the base of my spine.
Okay.
And it seems to come when I feel stressed, and it's sort of just uncomfortable, and it just seems to refer down my right leg in particular.
Okay.
And it lasts probably about a week, and it sort of tingles in the nerves.
Oh really? Mm.
I also have a sore neck at the moment, but I think that's a different problem. That's more to do with.
And how often have you been having this pain?
So for quite a few years.
When you say quite a few years?
For the last 10 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what have you done about it?
Nothing. Because I think it's only really been more of an issue since I've started doing lots of sport. It used to be more localised, but now somehow doing the sport, it seems to affect just my general well-being more, and it's more tiring, and I have the referred pain down my leg.
Okay, your right leg.
Yes.
Okay, so you're a triathlete, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, that's very impressive. Okay, and sore neck, tell me a little bit about that.
That I think is since I've taken up swimming more frequently, and it's the side that I breathe on, and I think it's just the overuse of the muscle just seems to have caused a strain.
Okay. Have you taken that combination that
I did take it once, actually, injury, and then I completely forgot.
Okay, so that's fine. Actually, do you know what happens is often we tend to, if we're taking something for pain, then we may actually forget to take it because the pain is gone. And I say to people, oh, don't worry, if you've forgotten to take the medicine, it's actually usually often a good sign, not because your memory's bad, it's because it wasn't an issue for you, and we tend to remember. It's like, oh God, I've got that pain again, and then you remember the medicine. So, and it isn't like a course of treatment. You can take it as and when you need it. Okay. All right. And what does let's do your leg pain first. So what does you said it's tingling, and it goes down your right leg.
Yes.
Are there any other sensations associated with it?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. What kind of things might stress you?
Having a lot on at work.
Okay.
Having an argument at home.
Okay. And how soon would you notice it after these situations?
Maybe like the next day.
Okay. And then when it actually happens, are you able to say, it was because of yesterday?
More latterly, yes.
Okay.
I've been able to make that connection. Previously, I didn't used to.
Right. And then what thoughts come into your mind at that time when you think, it was because of yesterday?
I sort of try and control it, I suppose. I try and calm myself down and talk to myself and say, it's not a big deal, it's fine. I try and slow down a bit and look after myself generally.
Mm-hmm. And how do you look after yourself?
Sleep, probably.
Okay. Are you better for sleeping?
I don't think it makes any difference to the pain, but I feel less stressed.
Okay.
I feel better in terms of managing my day.
Is there anything you can do when you have that pain that gives you relief?
Ice pack.
Okay, so cold is good for it.
Yes.
Have you ever tried heat?
No.
Okay, all right. I'm asking you some of these questions from a homeopathic point of view, because there are certain medicines that may be able to help you.
Yeah.
Okay, and now onto your neck. So you said it's sore. Can you expand on that a little bit?
Yeah.
Is it on the right side again?
It's on here, yeah.
Okay.
It's especially after I've been swimming, which, so like this morning, it's quite sore.
Okay.
and I think it's raised. That's why I went to see a physiotherapist, and she said it was a little bit raised up, and she helped me sort of bring it down, and that definitely helped.
And you've got that pain right now?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, out of 10, how much would you say that pain is?
It's only about 2 or 3.
And what about your leg pain? Have you got that at the moment or not?
I'm aware of a bit of a pain again, also about a 2 just down, sort of, yeah.
And is there anything particularly stressing you? Anything particularly stressing you?
Yeah, just little things. It's just sort of, nothing really bad, but just trying to juggle things at home and expecting my brother to arrive, and just things like that, and not sort of knowing what's going to happen when, and I'm off work next week, and tidying up my so that sort of thing. Yeah.
Okay. So do you like to be in control and have everything in order? And
I guess probably I do. Yeah.
Right, I'm just making a few notes so that they might help me. Mm-hmm. Okay. You said you've watched some of the videos.
Yes.
So you've seen the weird actions we do. Okay. So the first time I'm going to do it on you, and then you're going to do it by yourself. Okay.
Okay.
Because this is an amazing thing that you can do by yourself, any place. And I'll show you a shortcut method as well. Okay. And we're going to just start off very generally, and if something comes up for you, then please interject. And if I'm saying something which you think is, I don't know if I really feel that, interject, okay? And correct me or whatever. Okay, so there's no correct way, okay? Anything goes, basically, all right? So, can I touch you?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to touch you here, and eyebrow, at the beginning of your eyebrow, at the side of your eye, under your eye, under your nose, under your bottom lip. Here, I do it like this. Sometimes I do it under the arm and top of the head. Okay. And sometimes I may even do it here. So it depends, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, just general. Okay. Even though I've got this tingling pain.
I've got this tingling pain.
I've got this awareness.
I've got this awareness.
In my right leg.
In my right leg.
It's my stress awareness.
It's my stress awareness.
I totally and completely love and accept myself.
Love and accept myself.
Anyway. Even though I've got this awareness.
I've got this awareness.
This stress awareness.
This stress awareness.
Down my right leg.
Down my right leg.
And it often comes up.
And it often comes up.
When I'm stressed.
When I'm stressed.
When I can't manage things.
When I can't manage
the way I want to.
The way I want to.
I totally and completely love and accept myself anyway.
And accept myself anyway.
Okay, I'm going to touch your face. Is that all right? Okay. This stress awareness.
This stress awareness.
Stress awareness.
Stress awareness.
Stress awareness.
Stress awareness.
Down my right leg.
Down my right leg.
It's always there.
It's always there.
It comes and goes.
It comes and goes.
Actually, it's not always there.
Actually, it's not always there.
It comes and goes.
Comes and goes.
Comes and goes.
Comes and goes.
With my stress.
With my stress.
I know I'm stressed.
I know I'm stressed.
When I get it.
When I get it.
And then I think.
Oh,
I should relax.
I should relax.
I shouldn't get upset.
I shouldn't get upset.
It's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal.
Let it pass.
Let it pass.
But I can't do that.
But I can't do that.
I can't help it.
I can't help it.
I like to be in control.
I like to be in control.
I like to manage things.
I like to manage things.
After all, I'm a manager.
I'm a manager.
That's what I do.
That's what I do.
I manage things.
I manage things.
And if I can't manage myself,
and
my home,
and
my activities, how good am I?
How good am I?
Is that true?
Is that true?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it isn't.
Maybe it isn't.
Maybe it's just a thought.
Maybe it's just a thought.
Because that's the strange thing.
Thoughts
come and go. But what we do is we cling on to them. Only some of them. We cling on to some of them. And keep thinking about them. Again and again. And the peculiar thing is, the other people that are involved
the other people that are involved
in the thoughts.
in the thoughts.
Well, kind of involved in the thoughts.
Well, kind of involved in the thoughts.
They don't even know.
They don't even know.
They're not even bothered.
They're not even bothered.
And they don't even get affected.
They don't even get affected.
It's me.
It's me.
I'm the one suffering.
I'm the one suffering.
It's an inside job.
It's an inside
Oh
job.
my God.
Oh my God.
That is weird.
That is weird.
Am I doing this to myself?
Am I doing this to myself?
I don't know. But I'm open to the possibility
But I'm open to the possibility
that there might be another way.
that there might be another way.
I love and accept myself.
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 I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I'm really okay.
I'm really okay.
So what's coming up for you?
I felt a bit emotional,
Yeah.
a bit breathless. I was taking a deep breath. Sort of amused as well, because there's an element of truth there, and you're aware of it. I got quite peaceful now.
Okay. Do you want to try your leg or do what you need to do? Can you feel it still?
I can slightly still feel it. It's maybe a bit less, because it was only sort of a 2 anyway.
Yeah,
it's quite
so
hard
that's
to.
very.
It's definitely,
Is there something that you do which would make it worse or not? Like a certain movement?
Run. When I
Okay.
run, when I push myself and I'm running, that's
Okay.
when I would notice it
All right.
mostly.
But not from walking
No,
or squats
no,
or something like
no.
that. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's do it. Now you're going to do it. Okay.
Okay.
So even though here on the side of the hand, this is called the karate chop point.
Okay. Does it
Like
matter
when
which
you-
hand?
No, you can do either side, any hand, any
Okay.
side. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Even though
Even though
I've still got some of this stress,
I've still got some of this stress,
pain,
pain,
or what shall we call it?
irritation.
Stress, irritation,
Stress, irritation.
stuck in my leg.
Stuck in my leg.
I deeply and completely
I deeply and completely
choose
choose
to love and accept
to
myself
love and accept myself.
anyway,
Anyway,
even though I've still got some of this stress, irritation.
I've still got some of this stress, irritation.
I totally and completely
I totally and completely
choose
choose
to love and accept myself
to love and accept myself
and to forgive myself
and to forgive myself
for anything I may have done
for anything I may have done
that may have caused it.
that may have caused it.
And I choose to forgive
And I choose to forgive
anyone else,
anyone else,
even though
though
some of them don't deserve forgiveness.
don't deserve forgiveness.
But I choose to forgive them anyway,
But I choose to forgive
because
them
I'm the one suffering.
because I'm the one suffering.
They're not even aware of it.
They're not even aware of it.
I totally and completely
I totally and completely
love and accept myself
love and accept
anyway.
myself anyway.
This remaining stress, irritation.
This remaining stress, irritation.
Side of the eye. Remaining stress, irritation.
Remaining stress, irritation.
Under the eye. Remaining stress,
Remaining
irritation.
stress, irritation.
Under the nose. I'm safe to let it go.
I'm safe to let it go.
Under the bottom lip. I'm safe to let go of this remaining stress, irritation.
I'm safe to let go of this remaining stress, irritation.
Collarbone. This stress, irritation.
Stress, irritation.
Top of the head. Remaining stress, irritation.
Remaining stress, irritation.
Eyebrow. Letting go.
Letting go
Side of the eye. And releasing.
and releasing
All the anger.
all the anger.
Under the eye. Letting go.
Letting go
And releasing.
and
All
releasing
the sadness.
all the sadness.
Under the nose. Letting go.
Letting go
And releasing.
and releasing
All the irritability.
all the irritability.
Under the bottom lip. Letting go.
Letting go
And releasing.
and releasing
All the annoyance.
all the annoyance.
Collarbone. Letting go.
Letting go
And releasing.
and releasing
All the fears.
all the fears.
Under the arm. I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I give myself permission
I give myself permission
to let it go.
to let it go.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I can manage without it.
I can manage without it.
I am okay.
I am okay.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I love and accept myself.
I love and accept myself.
I choose to love and accept myself.
I choose to love and accept myself.
Just slow it down. Shoulders down. Take a deep breath. And let go. Have some water, please. Okay. I noticed you were going a bit. So what was coming up for you?
Again, just a little bit emotional, I suppose. I think I was letting go of emotions. It just felt relaxing. It felt very natural. I can't really describe it anymore than that.
Okay. And how does that sensation feel?
Kind of feels the same.
Okay.
I was slightly aware of it at one point.
Whilst we were doing it?
Whilst we were doing it.
Do you know when you were aware of it?
It was before you did under the arm.
Okay.
Just before.
All right.
Before that.
Okay. So you said a little bit emotional. Do you want to just expand on that a little bit?
Just like when you kind of haven't got enough breath and your sort of shoulders rise and I feel that kind of wave of emotion.
Okay.
Like that.
All right. And what do you think it might be related to?
Maybe just trying to listen to the words and letting go and realising that you're holding tension in your shoulders and
Okay.
being given permission to let that
Okay.
go.
And anything else going on?
No, nothing personal to my particular stresses, actually.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. How about your neck?
Yeah, that's still sore.
Okay. Even though
My
my neck is still sore,
neck is still sore.
and the physio said it might be from the swimming
The physio said it might be from the swimming.
because one side is raised.
One shoulder is raised.
One shoulder is raised. I totally and completely
I totally and completely
choose to love and accept myself.
choose to love and accept myself.
This raised shoulder,
This raised shoulder,
raise right shoulder,
raised right shoulder,
raise right shoulder,
raised right shoulder,
raise right shoulder.
raised right shoulder.
It's my breathing shoulder.
It's my breathing shoulder.
I raise it to breathe.
I raise it to breathe.
I need to raise it
I need to raise it
because I need to take a breath.
because I need to take a breath.
I wonder what would happen
I wonder what would happen
if I truly relaxed.
if I truly relaxed.
I can't do that
I can't do that
because I might not be able to breathe.
because I might not be able to breathe.
I need to know what I'm doing.
I need to know what I'm doing.
I need to be in control
I need to be in control
because when I'm in control,
because when I'm in control,
I know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing.
But is that true?
But is that true?
I've been in the zone,
I've been in the zone,
and when I was in the zone,
and when I was in the zone,
I was unstoppable,
I was unstoppable,
and I was totally relaxed.
and I was totally relaxed.
It was strange.
It was strange.
It was a weird kind of control.
It was a weird kind of control.
It was almost like no control.
It was almost like no control.
I was totally relaxed.
I was totally relaxed.
I'm open to the possibility
I'm open to the possibility
that maybe I could breathe like that
that maybe I could breathe like that
and be totally in the zone.
and be totally in the zone.
After all,
After all,
my body knew exactly what to do
my body knew exactly what to do
when I let go.
when I let go.
I wonder what that means.
I wonder what that means.
I wonder where that came from.
I wonder where that came from.
Perhaps
Perhaps
it's the innate wisdom
it's the innate wisdom
in my body.
in my body.
Perhaps it's there all the time.
Perhaps it's there all the time.
I wonder if I could relax.
I wonder if I could relax.
It's really scary
It's really scary
because I don't know how to do that
because I don't know how to do that
consciously.
consciously.
Do you go to meditation classes or?
I have done previously.
I've been to meditation classes.
I've been to meditation.
And how did that go?
Yeah, I had some good effect from it, and then I lost the habit.
Okay, I lost the habit.
I lost the habit.
But when I was in the zone,
But when I was in the zone,
I wasn't meditating.
I wasn't meditating.
I just let go,
I just let go,
and it all came to me.
and it all came to me.
So what's that all about?
So what's that all about?
It's just there all the time.
It's just there all the time.
I'm open to the possibility
I'm open to the possibility
that I can access it
that I can access it
at any time I want
at any time I want.
because it's part of me.
It's Because it's part of me.
It's there all the time.
It's there all the time.
I love and accept myself.
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 And I love my amazing body.
And I love my amazing body.
Because it has this innate wisdom.
Because it has this innate wisdom.
To do what it needs to do.
To do what it needs to do.
When it needs to do.
When it needs to do.
To get in the zone.
To get in the zone.
Just stop it. Just stop it. Okay, take a deep breath. Okay, so now how are you feeling?
And I can still feel the pain a little bit.
Okay, is it a different type of pain, or because you were saying it was sore?
Yeah, it's. I can bend my head more. That's kind of. I can definitely bend my head more. It was hurting more that way, and now it hurts more when I go that way.
Okay, all right. And what about your leg?
Yeah, actually, I don't think I'm aware of that anymore.
Oh, okay, all right. Even though I've still got this thing in my neck.
I've still got this thing in my neck.
I don't know what it's about.
I don't know.
Well,
what
I
it's
do
about.
sort of.
Well, I do sort of.
The physio said
I've
I've got a raised right shoulder.
got a raised right shoulder.
Whatever that means.
Whatever that means.
I totally and completely love and accept myself.
Love and accept myself.
Right, I want you to shout it out next time. I totally and completely love and accept myself.
Love and accept myself.
Again, I totally and completely love and accept myself.
Love and accept myself.
Anyway,
this
thing in my shoulder.
I
I don't know what it's about.
But
I trust and accept my body
to
sort it out.
I
love and accept myself.
love and accept myself.
I love and accept myself.
I love and
Shoulders
accept
down.
myself.
I love and accept myself.
I love and accept myself.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I really am okay.
I really am okay.
I give myself permission
I give myself permission
to be okay
to be okay
because I have that wisdom.
because I have that wisdom.
I have that innate wisdom.
I have that innate wisdom.
Each one of us has it.
Each one of us has it.
We're born with it.
We're born with it.
But what happens
But what happens
is sometimes we forget. And we get into a different way of thinking. Maybe that's what it's all about.
Maybe that's what it's all about.
Thoughts.
Thoughts.
Just coming and going.
Just coming and going.
And focusing on one particular thought.
Focusing on one particular thought.
All the stresses.
All the stresses.
The strains.
The strains.
Of work.
Of work.
Juggling a family.
Juggling a family.
My exercise. What?
My exercise. My own needs.
My own needs.
Yeah.
I love and accept myself.
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 Letting go and releasing.
Letting go and releasing.
All the tension.
All the tension.
Stuck in my neck.
Stuck in my neck.
Letting go and releasing.
Letting go and releasing.
All the sadness.
All the sadness.
Stuck in my neck.
Stuck in my neck.
Letting go and releasing.
Letting go and releasing.
All the fear.
All the fear.
Stuck in my neck.
Stuck in my neck.
Letting go and releasing.
Letting go and releasing.
All the anger.
All the anger.
Stuck in my neck.
Stuck in my neck.
I'm okay to let it go.
I'm okay to let it go.
And if I want it,
And if I want to,
I can have it back again.
I can have it back
But
again.
right now,
I'm
okay to let it go.
I'm okay to let it go.
I choose to love and accept myself.
I choose to love and accept myself.
And I choose to give myself permission
And I choose to give myself
to let it go.
To let it go.
Okay, have some water. And your neck, how does it feel?
Yes, a lot better. When I really go over to the right, I just feel it very slightly there. But no, it feels a lot better. Yeah, just when I go all the way, just a little.
Okay, right. So it can go on and on for a bit, even though I've still got a little bit left of something stuck in my neck. I totally and completely
love
love and accept myself.
Love and accept myself.
Even though I've still got a little bit of something stuck in my neck. I shout. I deeply and completely. No, shout it. I deeply and completely. Very nice. Love and accept myself. Again. I deeply and completely. Love and accept myself. Okay. I've still got something left in my neck. I love and accept myself. And I'm okay. I really am okay. I'm okay. The core of me is okay. It's always been okay. It knows what to do. And I'm open to the possibility of relaxing even more. After all, what is stress? It's an inside job. Because whatever stresses me might exhilarate someone else. It's an inside job. I'm okay. It's all thoughts. And they're my thoughts. I could let them pass. Because we can't control our thoughts. But we can let them pass by. And I'm open to the possibility of letting them pass by. And being curious about what the next thought is going to be. Because after all, it's just a thought. It's not the reality. It's not a fact. It's just a thought. And it can pass by. Just like the clouds in the sky. I'm safe to let things go. Just like my thoughts. We have thousands of thoughts. Apparently, there were some psychologists who counted all the thoughts. And apparently, on average, a human being has about 25,000 thoughts. And isn't it strange how we only remember a few of them and focus on a few of them? What if I could just let them pass by? Things would be much easier. They're just thoughts. They're nothing. They are just thoughts. They're not even tangible. You can't even hold a thought. Not metaphorically. I'm not talking metaphorically. I'm talking physically. Thoughts. Allowing them to pass by. I'm safe to let them pass by. It's okay to let them pass by. That's what kids do. They don't hold on to their thoughts. They don't say, I'm really angry. I'm going to continue being angry with you. It's really funny. 1 minute, a child's really angry. The next minute, they want their food. Or their favourite TV programme. And they act as if nothing's happened. But we sensible adults, we just love to cling on to our thoughts. We do it unintentionally. But what if I could really relax? And get back into that playful state. Playful state. Where they just pass by. Because that's what thoughts do. They come and go. I love and accept myself. And I trust my body. To let go. I'm okay. I really am okay. Okay, take a deep breath. And let go. Right. How does your neck feel?
It's good. It's a lot better.
Okay, and your leg?
Yeah, I'm not aware of that at the moment. I'd have to tell you after a run.
Yeah, please do. When are you going to run? Today? Or?
No, not until Sunday, actually.
Okay, all right. So send me a text.
I will.
Okay, lovely. That would be great. And I said I was going to show you a quick way. This is a really quick way where we use our fingers, and this is called discrete tapping. Because supposing we're stressed up somewhere, we can just do this. Okay. Right? Tapping on the edge of our fingers.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Right. Tapping on that edge. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We just tap, and we could do it with one hand like that. Is that clear? Yeah. Like that. Yeah. Just tapping, and nobody knows what we're saying in our mind. Yeah. Because even though I'm really angry with this person, I'm okay. I love and accept myself. It's just a thought. Yes. I wonder what's coming up next. I'm okay.
How come the tapping motion
does it?
Yeah.
That's a good question. When you research it and find out, let me know. The way the tapping started was that they correspond to energy points in the Chinese system of there are channels of energy. They're called meridians, and all these points, there are hundreds all over the body, and they are all meridian points. Okay. And an acupuncturist would say specifically, oh well, this is the stomach point, this is this point, and I don't know what they are, and it doesn't really matter because these points, they tend to be points that cover everything, almost everything. Yeah. So if you do these points, then you're covered. And actually there's something called auricular acupuncture, and that's the whole ear. You can find all the acupuncture points on the ear, which correspond to the body. And if you look at the shape of the ear, it's almost like a fetus, like that. So you can mark them, and not that I know them because I'm not an acupuncturist, but this is amazing. So this is discrete tapping. Anytime you're stressed, do this, and then just be curious as to what thought is coming next, because it's just a thought. And we don't actually need to cling on to that and say, oh, I want that thought. Yeah. You know, and that's what we tend to do.
Even like, so you think I'm going swimming and I'm thinking immediately, oh, my shoulder's going to be sore.
Yeah, actually, let's do a little bit of tapping. Even though my shoulder and my leg feels good now.
Even though my shoulder and my leg feels good now.
And I haven't my leg hasn't for years.
My leg hasn't for years.
And my neck hasn't for what? How long did you say that?
Just for, say, 2 months.
And my neck hasn't for the last few months.
And my neck hasn't for the last few months.
I'm still worried.
Maybe
they will come back. When I start running. And when I start swimming. I totally and completely love and accept myself. And my wonderful body. For its innate wisdom. Because it's in there. I've noticed it. Haven't you?
I have.
Yes, I've noticed it. It's been there all the time. And I've just forgotten about it. I'm afraid it might come back. When I go swimming. I'm afraid it might come back. When I go running. But what if it's just a thought? Doesn't mean anything. I'm curious. As to what the next thought would be. I wonder what the next thought would be. What could it be? I'm asking you.
Oh, I have to answer.
Yeah. I mean, what thought's coming into your mind now?
My mind's quite blank. I guess I'm thinking, I'm imagining myself in the pool and swimming, and that it's going very smoothly.
Okay. I love and accept myself.
And
I love the fact
that
my body is always in the zone. But sometimes I get stuck in my thinking. And my thinking affects that clarity. That allows me to really perform well. I love and accept myself. And I really trust my body. Because when it came to the crunch, didn't let me down. I was unstoppable. So I've experienced it. I know it's there. It's always there.
It's always
always been there.
It's always been there.
I've just forgotten.
I've just forgotten.
I'm looking forward
I'm looking forward
to noticing it
to noticing it
more often.
more often.
I love and accept.
I love and accept myself.
I'm really okay.
I'm really okay. That was good. That kind of, that one just made me think more in terms of, because I recently did do a triathlon and my body did completely outperform my own expectations, and something just clicked and it worked, and why not that more often if I choose it?
Well, it's always there.
Yeah.
It's always there. And what actually happens is we get stuck in our thinking.
Yeah.
And it's like, those snow globes?
Yes.
When you shake them, all the glitter,
Yeah.
right? And that's what happens when we have too much thinking. And then when it settles, the picture becomes clear, doesn't it?
Yes.
And when our thinking just falls away, we just are in the zone and we perform amazingly.
Yeah. I seem to be able to perform better when it's a competition, which is in a sense more higher stress, rather than on a day-to-day. I worry because I've got the other stuff of my life on the day-to-day, but when
You're
it's
in your
competition, then I do, and I am able to focus completely. But I guess there's no reason why I can't on the day-to-day as well.
Exactly. Yes. It's the same thing because it's still there within you.
Yeah. And I certainly didn't notice the neck or the leg in the competition.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's always there. And actually, my husband, he fences, so he was saying that he just hums a tune when he's in a competition. He doesn't do many competitions at all, and he entered a competition after having done very little fencing, and he performed really well, incredibly well actually. And he said in the first round it's sort of like a sifting out process, and he came, I think there were 64 competitors and he came 62nd. So you're right to the bottom.
Yeah.
And then the next round was the elimination. So the bottom person fences the top.
Oh, wow.
And then the next one fences that. So he got through. And he got through about 4 different rounds and he came 16th, I think, after all of that. But he said, it was like, oh, right. It's sort of almost like when you, like, right, I'm going to lose anyway. It's okay.
Yeah.
You totally relax.
Yes.
Or I can't do anything now. I'm just...
just
surrender.
See what happens. Yeah, surrender.
And that's when
it works.
You're in the zone.
Yeah.
So and he said what he does now is he just thinks, okay, it's a fight, and he gets this tune into his head, his relaxing tune, and he just starts fencing, thinking about that tune.
Yeah. And it's almost occupying that worrying part of your brain.
Yes, but it's not consciously, because he's actually just totally relaxing.
Yes.
And he's enjoying himself in that moment rather than thinking, oh my God, I have to get the next hit. Oh my God, if I do this, then, and that's what happens. That's when our clouded thinking comes into play. Okay, drink plenty of water.
Okay.
And just do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you very much.
And thank you.